Good morning, everyone. Wow. Principal Abney, former Principal Huckstein, faculty, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, the class of 2016. Congratulations to everyone. This is truly an amazing sight before me right now. It's really a valley of individuals, each with different stories, different backgrounds, dotted like flowers, each nurtured in different soils, all beautiful in their own way. Looking out into the audience, I am filled with profound thoughts on this auspicious day, the most prevalent of these being, it's not easy being green. We've had some fun, but like Kermit says, it hasn't always been easy being green, even here at Woodbridge. It's not easy trudging through every Dragon Bowl Monday, Baja Cantina Wednesday, Italian Oven Thursday. Notice I skipped on up on Tuesday because it's easily the best. With only gray yogurt and the faint glimmer of that light that is Americana Friday at the end of the week. It wasn't even easy getting into school in the morning. The 727 Antietam light was merciless. Every other sleep-deprived senior speeding right next to you knows exactly how you feel. There are hundreds of aspects of being green that haven't been easy. But you know what? We've survived. We've gotten through it all and had fun along the way together. Today we are one graduated class, no matter our different backgrounds. Today we are a group of individuals, though woven differently, united by green and gold threads. Connected as fellow graduated Vikings. Even though today signifies the end of high school, there are several things which I advise we never stop. First of all, keep learning. The towers of knowledge extend far above what we've learned thus far. Why stop right when the view is getting good? In 1900, at a commencement speech largely different from this one, at the University of Chicago, Lord William Kelvin told the next graduating class that, quote, "There is nothing new to be discovered in physics now. All that remains is more and more precise measurements." He said that in the year 1900, before Einstein, Marie Curie, Stephen Hawking, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and 120 years of progress. Kelvin gave up, but we never should. Continue learning for learning itself, for the joys that come from it, not for the money, not for the fame, not to oust your brother, but rather to enjoy the joys that come from it. As long as you always continue climbing, relieved from the shackles of fear and pride, you will always have a claim to the rewards of new knowledge. Keep learning. You'll be thankful you did. But eventually we will all discover that even with all the knowledge and experience in the world, nothing is accomplished alone. Which brings me to my next point, that I have great reflexes. Keep making friends. More than all of the fun facts we learned in the classrooms up there, high school was about learning to be a friend. We've learned how to help each other survive every test, every quiz, project, or dramatic encounter, all while trying to do the same ourselves. In doing so, we've learned that friendship is the essence of life. Without friendship and love, we are nothing. It is what gives life texture. In our journey, we will find many who want to divide people, aim to distance themselves or build walls between groups for personal gain. But there is no gain in that. What we need are people who speak of unifying and building understanding. Together, let's break down the walls that divide. Friendship may seem like a humble start to unifying a divided society, and I recognize that. But any division can be traced back to two individuals who might as well be friends. Inclusion is blind. No difference can stand between two people who have a willingness to work together. It's almost like we were as kids, which brings me to my final point, that we should stay childlike. We're knocking on the door of the adult world that can and should be daunting, but as you walk through that door, don't try to grow out of fun. You're never too old to play, running aimlessly through the woods or around the playgrounds isn't just for kids. Try out that thing that spins around and makes you dizzy every once in a while. Let loose on the swing set. Break out those old rollerblades. Stay up late and watch the stars and maybe invent your own constellations every once in a while. Be whom you've always been. Childhood is about finding the joys in everyday life, and that's something we should never grow out of. Stay creative, random, and just plain fun forever. If we hold on to the learning, friendship, and childlike creativity we developed in high school, we will be prepared for the big changes that are ahead, because they're coming. It seems like right now we're setting the rest of our lives up before the next 40 years of living it. But don't worry. Life is not defined by a couple choices we're making right now. You will become whom you are meant to be through choices you make every day of your life. Little decisions made today lead you to bigger related decisions tomorrow until someday you will become what you've decided to be all along. You're not going to wake up a Canadian lumberjack one day with no idea how you got there. After our time at Woodbridge, we will continue being a part of countless different groups, all of which will add a stroke of their color to our lives. At the time, it may not be easy, but if you keep doing what has made each phase wonderful, you will be ready for the next. And eventually, we will all find our own personal version of joy. Personally, I would like to thank everybody for making me the person that I am. And I know that everyone here, even if they're too macho to say it, would like to thank the audience as that for well. I know that everyone here is so grateful for our parents, so grateful for our teachers, and everyone that's made this possible for us. I know that our stories will be told about you. Let's be the exceptional class. Let's be the class who learns to lead by inclusion. Today marks the day that we take that pledge. May we always have a bit of green, and may we always be Vikings together. Congratulations, my friends, and thank you.